franchise and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Up next, it's our main event between the Denver Broncos and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Brought in right side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Nix from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shuck. Headed out right. And his first pass falls incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down, here's Shuck. It's a big strike to him. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Off the play action, Chuck. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. takes it all the way to the 12. How about 29 yards on first down? And that's good for a new set of downs. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Finds a man right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Jamie Crawshaw out once again, punting away. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Chuck now from the gun. He finds him on the slant. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And it'll bounce out of bounds, and he could not have hit this much better. That's going to pin him at their own 5-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. First call here coming from the shotgun.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Chuck to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing off the play fake. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Saints 14. Broncos nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Motion a receiver left. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got... Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Brian Branch has it. And the Saints take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Broncos' 45-yard line.
Drawing up the design keeper. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
So 1st down from the 41. Shock working from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And he stopped at the 31-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Offense in the hurry up here. Shock on third down. That one complete to Diggs. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that will set up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
On the red zone on first. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He finds Brown right side. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Julian Blackman. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Now Shuck to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Let's go now.
Throwing again on second down. Here's Shuck. As the open man downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Rush coming for Shuck. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. That's caught by Chris Olave. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Justin Reed with the tackle. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Nix from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer, throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
Looking to throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. That kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. On play action, here's Shump. Getting out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home. And it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
18 Cardinal, 18
Working now from the gun. Connecting on the slant. On the move, past the 40. It's a race down the right side. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go
He
broke.
is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints grow their lead yet again.
28. Broncos nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running back sent in motion. Nick's now to throw. He's got a man left. And he's tackled for no gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Nick's now, 3rd and 1. That's caught for the 1st. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And the Broncos 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the 2nd half with some needed points.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. Oh, did the Broncos get to that one? Yeah, looks like they did. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60. Check up.
Back to throw. Shuck. This is complete to Olave. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And Olave back-to-back plays. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Handoff now from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80, Warriors 17. 19 Lions.
Shuck now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for a Saints. First down.
Let's go now.
Chuck with a quick toss out wide. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead.
Broncos 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Chased out to his right. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic that worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. Inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Nix with it on first. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Nix. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop it for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's third.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We reach the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Pass caught, 9-yard line. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Broncos first down. First and goal, Denver.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, you need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're
But the
biased.
success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, Shaq. You ready to speed? You ready to speed?
Off the play action, Chuck. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Finds the in route complete. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints tack on 7 more to their lead.
42, Broncos 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Now Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends.
It's cut at the 25. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Shuck now on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And on first down, no place to go here. And they're going to take him out about a yard behind the line. All right, here we go, second down.
The line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. This will be caught once again by Diggs. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints put up even more points in a win. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints continue adding on to that lead.
Broncos 21.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Broncos just want to get out of here with how this one has gone. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Nick's looking to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Out to his wideout, it's a screen. This is a nice gain, nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Mix from the gun on third down. Jump off caught by his back. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
Knicks now on first and 10. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Once more, it's Knicks. Oh no, they get him yet again! Brian Branch has it! And the Saints get it as he makes his third interception in this game!
Intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
7 Pirates, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Tight. Buffalo,
They're going to pass it here. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. You're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Throwing again on second down. Here's Shuck. And that one's unsuccessful.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Third down, here's Shuck. Hits him on the out route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for a Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. New set of downs from the 37. First and 10, here's Shuck. It's a big strike to Hill. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
From the red zone now. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face second down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Viking 18. Check go.
And on second and 10 now, here's Shuck. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's a win for the Saints. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike.